What if I told you that the secret to living a calmer, more resilient life has been around for thousands of years? You don't need to search far and wide for answers. The Stoics, thinkers who mastered the art of living, left behind timeless wisdom that still applies today. In fact, they gave us a clear roadmap for handling life's challenges with grace and strength. Whether it's dealing with stress, uncertainty, or even just finding more peace in your everyday life, these Stoic principles are simple, but they can have a profound impact. In today's video, we're going to explore the 7 most important Stoic rules for life. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're practical, actionable steps you can start using immediately to create more mental clarity, emotional balance, and inner peace. Imagine feeling more in control of your thoughts, your reactions, and your happiness. It's all possible when you live by these rules. So, what are these 7 principles? How can they change the way you approach life's ups and downs? Stick around as we dive into the wisdom of ancient Stoicism and show you how to apply it in modern times. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be ready to start living with more purpose, confidence, and calm. Let's get started. Rule 1. Focus on what you can control. One of the fundamental ideas in Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which teaches us to distinguish between what we can and cannot control in life. The Stoics understood that much of what happens around us, like other people's opinions, natural events, or even certain outcomes, lies beyond our influence. Trying to control these external things only leads to frustration and anxiety. However, they emphasize that we always have control over one crucial thing: our own actions, thoughts, and responses. This means that while we can't change what happens to us, we can choose how we react to it. By focusing our energy on what is within our power, our mindset and behavior, we can find peace regardless of external circumstances. This principle not only reduces unnecessary stress, but also empowers us to take ownership of our lives, fostering resilience and emotional strength in the face of challenges. The Stoics believe that much of the stress and frustration we experience in life comes from trying to control things that are simply beyond our reach. Things like other people's opinions, the outcomes of events, or even the actions of those around us. They taught that obsessing over these external factors is not only unproductive, but it also drains our mental and emotional energy. Instead, the Stoics urged us to focus on the one thing we do have control over: ourselves. This includes our thoughts, our behaviors, and how we choose to respond to situations. By directing your energy toward what you can influence, your mindset and actions, you create a space for calm and clarity. This doesn't mean being indifferent to the world. It's about recognizing where your efforts will actually make a difference. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go and focus on what you can change. This practice of distinguishing between what you can and can't control is the key to inner peace. Rule 2. Embrace discomfort as growth. Growth doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone, because it's in the moments of discomfort, challenge, and adversity that we learn the most about ourselves. The Stoics believe that difficulties are not obstacles but opportunities in disguise, chances for us to strengthen our minds and spirits. Pain, hardship, and setbacks are an inevitable part of life, but what truly matters is how we respond to them. Instead of viewing them as misfortunes, Stoicism teaches us to embrace these moments as tests of our resilience and inner strength. Each challenge you face is a lesson, shaping your character and revealing your true potential. Just as muscles grow stronger when pushed to their limits, so does the human spirit thrive when it overcomes adversity. When we learn to see difficulties as stepping stones toward personal growth, We unlock a powerful mindset that turns life's struggles into opportunities for transformation. Instead of avoiding discomfort, lean into it, because challenges are opportunities in disguise. Life will inevitably throw difficult situations your way, but it's how you respond that determines your growth. By facing adversity head-on, you're given a chance to build mental resilience and inner strength. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." In other words, challenges reveal your true character. They test your limits and show you what you're capable of. Rather than seeing obstacles as something to fear or avoid, view them as valuable lessons. Every struggle you encounter is a chance to sharpen your mind and spirit. When you embrace discomfort, you stop seeing hardships as curses and start understanding them as catalysts for personal growth. Rule 3. Practice gratitude for what you have. We live in a world where the pursuit of more, whether it's success, material possessions, or recognition, often feels like the key to happiness. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of constantly chasing the next big thing, thinking that once we achieve it, we'll finally feel fulfilled. But the Stoics saw things differently. They believed that true contentment doesn't come from having everything, but from appreciating what you already have. When you're always striving for more, it's easy to overlook the blessings that are right in front of you. The Stoic approach encourages us to pause and reflect on what's already good in our lives. Whether it's your health, relationships, or even the simple comforts of daily life, there's always something to be grateful for. By shifting your focus from what's missing to what's present, you cultivate a sense of peace and satisfaction that external achievements can never fully provide. It's not about settling or giving up ambition, but about finding joy in the moment rather than waiting for the next achievement to bring happiness. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and one of the most revered Stoic philosophers, led a life filled with immense responsibility and constant challenges. Yet, even in the face of war, political unrest, and personal loss, he made it a habit to reflect on the good things in his life. His practice of gratitude wasn't about ignoring hardships, but about balancing the weight of adversity with the recognition of blessings, no matter how small. By consciously focusing on what was present rather than what was missing, he cultivated inner peace and resilience. This Stoic approach is just as relevant today. When you pause to appreciate the good, whether it's the love of family, the beauty of nature, or even just a small success, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. It's a simple act, but the effect on your mental well-being is powerful. Gratitude helps to ground you in the present, reminding you that despite life's challenges, there is always something to be thankful for. Take a moment right now to reflect on something in your life that brings you joy or comfort, and notice the immediate shift in how you feel. Rule 4. Be mindful of your thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality, and this fundamental insight lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics taught that it is not the events in our lives that disturb us, but rather the judgments and opinions we attach to those events. For instance, two people may experience the same challenging situation, like losing a job, but one person might view it as a devastating blow, while the other sees it as an opportunity for growth and change. This disparity in perception highlights the power of our inner dialogue. By consciously choosing how we interpret events, we can significantly alter our emotional responses and overall well-being. The Stoics encouraged us to practice self-reflection, examining our thoughts and questioning their validity. Are we perceiving a setback as a failure, or can we reframe it as a stepping stone toward new possibilities? By controlling our inner dialogue, we cultivate a mindset that is resilient and adaptable, empowering us to face life's challenges with equanimity. This practice not only helps us manage stress and anxiety, but also fosters a deeper sense of peace and contentment, allowing us to navigate our experiences with clarity and purpose. Think about the last time you felt frustrated or angry. Was it the situation itself that upset you? Or was it how you interpreted that situation? Often, it's not the external events that cause us distress, but our internal responses to them. This is where practicing mindfulness of your thoughts becomes essential. By becoming aware of your thought patterns, you can recognize when negativity starts to creep in. Instead of allowing your emotions to control you, mindfulness empowers you to redirect your thoughts toward a more constructive perspective. The goal here isn't to suppress your feelings or pretend they don't exist. Rather, it's about managing them wisely. Acknowledging your emotions is important, but so is questioning them. Cultivating a habit of reflecting on your thoughts can be transformative. Ask yourself, is this thought helping or harming me? This simple inquiry encourages a shift in focus from blame or frustration to understanding and growth. It allows you to challenge negative narratives, reframe your experiences, and ultimately take charge of your emotional well-being. By practicing this mindful reflection, you'll find that you can respond to life's challenges with greater resilience and clarity, fostering a healthier mindset that nurtures both your inner peace and overall happiness. Rule 5. Live according to your values. In our fast-paced world, where social media, constant notifications, and endless choices can overwhelm us, it's all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters. The Stoics recognized this challenge and emphasized that living a meaningful life begins with understanding and aligning with your core values. They believe that virtue and integrity should guide our actions, ensuring that we remain true to ourselves amidst the chaos. This alignment means consistently evaluating our decisions and priorities to ensure they reflect what we genuinely value, whether it's honesty, kindness, family, or personal growth. By focusing on these guiding principles, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and clarity, helping us to resist the allure of distractions and external pressures. Instead of reacting to every challenge or temptation that arises, we can make conscious choices that enrich our lives and contribute to our overall well-being. Living according to your values not only fosters a deeper connection with yourself, but also inspires those around you, creating a ripple effect of integrity and purpose in your community. In this way, Stoicism serves as a powerful reminder to cut through the noise and live authentically, grounded in what truly matters to us. When you encounter tough decisions, it's essential to pause and reflect on whether your choices align with your core values and aspirations. Ask yourself, is this decision in line with who I am and who I want to be? This introspective approach shifts your focus from merely seeking success or validation from others to cultivating a life of authenticity and integrity. Staying true to your values not only helps you navigate challenges with clarity, but also fosters a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It allows you to build a life that reflects your true self rather than conforming to societal expectations or external pressures. When your actions resonate with your principles, you create a strong foundation for personal growth and resilience. In this way, each decision becomes an opportunity to reinforce your identity and mission, ultimately leading to greater satisfaction and meaning in your life. Remember, success can be fleeting and subjective, but living with integrity provides a lasting sense of inner peace and contentment that transcends external achievements. Rule 6. Accept impermanence. Everything in life is temporary. The Stoics constantly reflected on the fleeting nature of existence, whether it's material possessions, relationships, or life itself. This might sound grim at first glance, but it's actually liberating. Acknowledging the impermanence of life allows us to appreciate each moment more fully, fostering a sense of gratitude for what we have right now rather than fixating on what we lack or fear losing. When we understand that nothing is permanent, we learn to savor our experiences and relationships, recognizing their value without the pressure of trying to hold on to them forever. This perspective encourages us to live authentically and make the most of our time, emphasizing quality over quantity. Instead of getting bogged down by past regrets or future anxieties, we can focus on the present, embracing each moment as it comes. Ultimately, accepting impermanence helps us to let go of attachments, freeing us from unnecessary suffering and enabling us to find joy in the transient beauty of life. This Stoic insight teaches us that while everything may fade, the impact we make and the memories we create can leave a lasting legacy that transcends time. Accepting the impermanence of life is a powerful realization that can profoundly shift our perspective. When we understand that nothing lasts forever, whether it's relationships, experiences, or even material possessions, we begin to let go of our fear of loss and our tendency to cling tightly to things. This mindset allows us to fully engage with the present moment, appreciating it for what it is rather than viewing it through the lens of what might be lost in the future. Instead of becoming preoccupied with accumulating more or holding on to fleeting moments, we learn to embrace life as a journey, savoring the experiences that shape us along the way. The words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca resonate deeply here. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. By recognizing the value of each moment and living with intention, we can cultivate a greater sense of gratitude and fulfillment in our daily lives. This appreciation for the present empowers us to create meaningful connections, pursue our passions, and truly savor the richness of our experiences, reminding us that life unfolds in the now, not in some distant future. Rule 7. Help others and be kind. Stoicism isn't just about self-mastery. It's also deeply rooted in our relationships with others. The Stoics understood that we are all interconnected, and they believed that our actions toward one another significantly impact our own well-being. Living a virtuous life means recognizing this connection and embracing the importance of kindness and compassion. When you extend a helping hand to someone in need, whether through a simple act of kindness or a significant gesture of support, you not only uplift that person but also enhance your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. This reciprocal nature of kindness creates a positive ripple effect in the community, fostering an environment where individuals are more inclined to help one another. Moreover, engaging in acts of compassion cultivates a sense of belonging and reduces feelings of isolation. The Stoics taught that true happiness is not derived solely from personal achievements or possessions, but is significantly enriched by our contributions to the lives of others. By embracing the principle that helping others is a vital aspect of our existence, we can create a life filled with meaning, strengthen our bonds with those around us, and ultimately find greater satisfaction in our own lives. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, profoundly stated, "The fruit of this life is good character and acts for the common good." This insight emphasizes the idea that the true measure of our lives lies not in material wealth or personal achievements, but in the quality of our character and the positive impact we have on others. In a world often focused on individual success and personal gain, Aurelius reminds us that our actions toward others ultimately define who we are. Being a source of support and kindness means uplifting those around us without seeking recognition or reward. It's about embodying compassion and contributing to the greater good of society. When we prioritize the well-being of others, we foster a sense of community and connection that enriches both our lives and the lives of those we touch. By choosing to act in ways that reflect our values and serve others, we cultivate a legacy of goodwill and integrity. In essence, the way we treat others becomes the enduring mark we leave on the world, illustrating that a life of virtue is not just about personal fulfillment, but also about creating a more compassionate and supportive environment for everyone. So, let us strive to be individuals who lift others up simply because it is the right thing to do, knowing that these small acts of kindness can ripple out and create a more positive and connected world. These 7 rules offer a path toward inner peace, resilience, and a more fulfilling life. They remind us that while we can't control everything around us, we can control how we respond. They show us that challenges are opportunities, that gratitude brings contentment, and that living with integrity is the true measure of success. You don't have to call yourself a Stoic to benefit from these principles. They're universal truths, as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. By applying them, you'll find that life becomes less about what happens to you and more about how you choose to live it. Thank you for watching. If these Stoic rules resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on which one you'll start applying today. Remember, true strength comes from within.